Okay, so tell us who you are, how old you are, and what you do.
My name's Chris May. I'm 62 years old, and I'm a part-time gym assistant at the moment at Champneys Forest Mere Health Spa.
When you were working, what did you do?
I was a police officer. I did 30 years in Hampshire Constabulary. I retired in 2006.
Have you always been interested in fitness?
Yes, I have. I've played sport all my life, mainly rugby and golf. I actually went to Loughborough Colleges for 3 years, 1971 to 1974, and I qualified as a PE teacher in that time, albeit I've never actually taught. Other things got in the way.
Yeah. And what kind of sports do you do now?
At the moment, my main recreational sport, my main activity is golf. I play golf every chance I get, and I train every day when I'm at Champneys. I train. I'm in the gym quite a lot.
How often is that?
3 times a week.
What was it that sort of made you realise that carrying on training into your 60s, and presumably you'll carry on forever, is kind of still possible, rewarding and achievable, and actually does something?
For me, I've always been motivated to do it, partly vanity, I think, to keep yourself looking okay and feeling okay. But one event that actually brought it home to me, I had a car accident and I broke my neck. And I was completely immobile for about 6 months. And the physical state I was in after that, compared to what I was before, was quite frightening. And the motivation was to get back to where I was, to actually recover from that and be as good, if not better, than I was before. And that's still with me. I still think, keep it going. I enjoy it, apart from anything else. That's the best thing about it. I do enjoy it.
Would you say that your fitness and strength is actually improving, or would you say you're slowing down decline?
I'm not as strong now as I was in the 40s. And I'm carrying, like most people as you get older, carrying some injuries which limit certainly the amount of weight that I can handle compared to what I used to do. But compared to most people in my age group, I'm a good deal stronger than they are overall. And I do take some satisfaction from that, yeah. It would be wrong to say I don't, because I do.
Do you think that the training helps you in the golf? Because you play a lot of golf, don't you?
I do. Yes, it does. It does. I mean, you maintain your level all the way through the 18 holes. I play with people who are my sort of age and older, and a lot of them are saying, oh, I can't play the back nine very well because I get tired. Well, there is something you can do about that. I don't get tired. I'm quite happy on the 18th as I am on the first. So that I'm aware of, and that I enjoy. That I take some satisfaction from again, yes.
You mentioned that you're not as strong as you were in your 40s. Mm-hmm. People do often say to us, why should I train? I'm never going to be like I was when I'm 30. But the real comparison is not between how you are at 40, because you can't ever be 40 again. The comparison is how you are at 60 compared to how you could be at 60.
Absolutely. Yeah, quite agree. I used to train very heavy weights, and big movements like squats and deadlifts and bench press and things. It takes a toll on your joints. That's the limiting factor, I think. Certainly for me, as I get older, my joints are playing up a little bit. But you get around that. You don't have to always train with massive weights. You train differently, and you accommodate what you can do, and you keep doing it, and you maintain your levels.
We've found that involvement in sort of fitness and keeping your fitness and your strength helps keeping you sort of mentally sharp and alert. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I would. Yeah, for me, I think that's very true. A lot of people will tell you why they can't do things when they come into the gym in particular for the first time. They may not have trained for a long time for whatever reason. They come into the gym and they'll start to tell you what they can't do. My job, as I see it, is to make them more aware of what they can do. And it's amazing to see them suddenly think, oh, you get quite a lot of positive feedback from people. I can actually do this.
Traditionally, most people, when they talk about fitness in age, talk about sort of keeping cardiovascularly fit. But we, and I think you, tend to feel that there's a very important aspect, which is keeping your muscles strong as well, which isn't very often talked about in terms of fitness and age.
No.
What do you think about that?
I think what you say is right. There is a huge emphasis on fitness for most people means I go on a treadmill, I go on a rowing machine, I run, whatever I do. And they don't look beyond that. And they don't train, to my mind, at a high enough level to maintain effective levels of fitness. And they ignore the strength side, the muscular side, completely. Particularly ladies, but men are also as guilty of it. The conception, certainly amongst ladies, about muscular fitness is it's not for me. It's not feminine, so that kind of thing. They say, oh no, I don't want to get big. You're not going to get big. I don't talk about muscle size or anything like that. I talk about toning, and I talk about definition. If you maintain your muscles, for me, so you are strong, then your day-to-day life is better. And you're able to do more of what you want to do. Now, you guys with your extreme fitness emphasis, that carries a certain amount of risk with it. One way of alleviating that risk is to be strong, to be fit, to do what you want to do. When I was younger, they used to talk about playing rugby or whatever it was to get fit. That's changed completely. Now you get fit to play rugby. That's got to be the same with the sort of activities you guys do. You can't walk out onto a ski piste not ready to go, because apart from anything else, you're going to get very tired very quickly. Your muscles are going to get tired. You won't be able to do what you want to do. The stronger you are, the fitter you are overall, the higher level you can perform at, and you can perform for longer. So you're going to enjoy what you do more. It's mutually beneficial. The one comes with the other. Don't ignore the muscular side of it. That's not the thing to do.
Do you think you'll still be doing it in your 80s?
Sitting here, probably, yes. Time will tell. It's not a lack of motivation that will stop me. You don't know what life's going to throw at you, but I don't see any reason why I should stop, and any reason why I will stop.